Hello and welcome back to Timberborn. This is episode 9 of our Ironteeth playthrough on the pressure map. We're playing on hard mode and we've just entered our 28-day drought. So, as I've been creeping the number of the beavers up, this may prove to be a bridge too far, so we will see. I'd just like to address a few points. There was a point made about my spaghetti pathing. Yes, it's horrendous, isn't it? It's an abomination. Look at it. It's kind of there to stay because we're going to move over here. So I don't know what to tell you, but I'm not like ripping stuff up just for stuff that's temporary. So, I mean, yeah, okay, it is what it is. I'd like to talk about something else. So Phelan, who was the inspiration behind this, turns out he actually meant to go this way, and I love that idea. Actually, I think that's a very good idea. So what we're going to do is we're going to try and do that before we put all of this stuff in. So let's come in and rip stuff out. So let's rip all. Actually, let's not waste resources. Let's get a lumberjack in here. Let's get 2 lumberjacks in here, and let's mark some trees for cutting. So, yeah, they're going to start doing that. Excellent. And we're going to stop building all of these. We're going to stop building up to here. So we're going to stop building this all the way over to here. And what we're going to do is we are going to create a dam here and push all the water through to here, so we have a little bit of way of filling this up. I love it. I think it's a very good idea. Might have to pull out some of this storage as well. Yeah, we will have to pull out some of this storage as well, but that's fine. I mean, it's probably a little bit negligible at the moment. Not negligible. It probably is not going to make a massive difference, but I really like the idea. Plus, it allows them to do something, to do this while we're waiting for them to build some of this crap over here. And me not just have to go, oh yeah, they're building stuff. So, let's take all of this out just for now. I am going to let them continue to build this. Oh no. No. Put the steps back in, please. That's high priority. Let's also get this sped up a little bit. Put these steps back in as uber high priority, please. And I'll let them build this at their own pace. So they are going to put this in. So, are they going to start ripping these trees out for me? I might actually put a lumberjack flag down here as well, just so they actually start doing it. Because they are marked for cutting, but they don't appear to be doing a lot. Can you put this step in, please? Can you put this step in, please? I shouldn't have deleted it, I'm sorry. Okay. Okay. So, to do this, we are going to need to... Yeah, we are actually going to have to destroy that path anyway. Oh. We're going to have to dynamite our way across. So what we're going to do, we are going to... Do you reckon it makes sense to 1 or 2 it? Is there an easy way of doing this? Have we got tunnels unlocked? Do we have extract? I do have extract. Wonder if is there a world in which we come through here? Do I like that? Why am I making this more complicated than it needs to be? Right, so let's move some storage first so I can take all of these out. So this is kohlrabi berries. Berries, kohlrabis. Probably don't need that much. Well, we will need that much storage of it. So we're going to chuck in a load more storages. So berries, kohlrabis, berries, kohlrabis. Actually, you know what? Screw it. We're going to keep the berries kind of short, but we're going to put in a large storage for kohlrabis. This is temporary. I keep saying this over and over again. I don't believe it myself at this point. I do believe it. I'm joking. Kohlrabis. Berries. Berries. High priority. High priority. High priority. Lovely. Are we up here getting... We are. It's just taking them an arse long time to get up here. Maybe I'm going to... Yeah, that's just gonna take as long as it takes, isn't it? It's going to be a disgusting amount of time. So, what I thought we may do... Our water is maintaining equilibrium. What I thought we may do is we may start to plan out what we're going to do over here. Whilst they... Oh, they... Empty. And can you empty this? And empty this, please. Actually, I don't think we need to empty this one. This one can stay. That's fine. We empty that. Get the kohlrabis in there. job's good. So, this is moving horrendously slowly, isn't it? Look at how slow this is going along. You can hear the crickets chirping. You can really hear the crickets chirping. So, let's get going. Let's plan out where we're going to put our industry. Our industry is going to come down here. So I would like to just start to plan it out. Really weird paths. Lovely. I am also slightly disgusted in how I've done this because Zedek has done it so amazing. And I was kind of watching it with spite in my mind going, please do something wrong. And he just doesn't, does he? He is so good at this game. But we're here watching me play, not him. So it is what it is, isn't it? So I am going to persist with the metal for a while. Probably much to everyone's disgust. Is that right? That is right. So this will be a triple here. Lovely. I love that. And we'll pop that there. So these might get normal priority. So we're going to come down here, and I want to start putting industrial. I want to move all the industrial over here so we can have easy access to resources much more quickly. I say as I took out the way for us to actually go and get these resources. You know, if you actually came and picked up all this stuff off the floor, you might have enough. Stuff to actually build it. I might pause the gear workshop. I don't think we really need the gear workshops right now. So, we were talking about over here, weren't we? Right, so, do we want warehouses on the main side of the promenade, or do we want, like, industry? Because what I'm thinking is, how tall are the engines? I think I want the engines, like, I want an engine there, maybe? So we're going to have a path coming around the back here. Do we do that, or do we? Is there a world where we have? I think we're going to have the Tubeway station in the middle on this side. So I think we're going to have that come around the back here. So that might be that for that side. Do we like that? Do I not like that? I'm not sure. Kohlrabi, empty. Empty. Get it all out. I'm not sure if I like that or not. What do we think? Do we want an engine there? I need to think of a way of getting power through in a sensible manner. And that's going to be up and downsies. Maybe I have all the engines on this bit here. Or, okay, no, actually. The engines can maybe go at the back. We're going to have, what we're going to have here is we are just going to plank the crap out of this place. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we're going to have 5 wood workshops there. Probably seems egregious, but okay. And let's continue with, have they got this stuff out? Can you get all of this stuff out, please? Can you go away, please? Can you build me another woodwork? Can you build, oh, you can go away as well now. How badly is our population actually spiraling? I think we're okay. You've also finished pumping. Okay, so we do need just builders huts. Let's get to it. Oh god, where are they? I am going to slow things down a smidge or two just so that we don't get carried away and all our water's gone and everyone dies. That would not be good. And I've just double checked our recording because I started recording last night and I wasn't recording. So that was great for me. That's tomorrow's episode of... Well, it won't be tomorrow for you, it's tomorrow for me. That's tomorrow's episode of the Folk Tales. I hope you guys liked my my video about spillage. I hope you're keen to see me play spillage. I'm very keen to play that. I've also been thinking about themes, how I'd like to run it, and I'm kind of thinking we're going to go for a kind of like a forest vibe. So I really want to do like a whole forest. Like a forest, like disparate settlements. So we're probably going to use districts. I don't particularly like districts, but we're going to go for districts. And we're going to do it like that. And we will see how that goes. I'm looking forward to trying it. Maybe actually relying on like interconnected trading relationships. I feel like that's something we haven't done yet. Oh, they can't. I wish people would just like slap me. Why can't people just slap me? And we need that there to do that, which means I need to turn the wood workshop on. I told you you were gonna see me build like a reservoir today, and that is not happening, is it? So delete. That is really not happening. Delete. So dynamite. Yes, you can. Can you get under that? Yes, you can. There's a path there. Dynamite round here, round here, round here, and round here. So what we're going to do is we're going to come in over here, because it's only going to be too high. It's only going to be too high. So the idea is we're going to get rid of some of these fluid dumps and improve efficiency. Do we have beavers? Oh, I love that. Great. So hopefully they'll be able to come in and do stuff. It's too far from... What's stopping you? Oh, okay, is it you being stopped? We don't have... It's too far from a district centre? What do you mean that's too far from a district centre? Can you not... Oh, because you can't climb... Okay, you haven't got the treated planks for those stairs. Maybe we'll leave the treated planks running for a little while, so then they can actually start to come and make good on some of this. Nice, okay, what was I doing? I was talking about this. So... How far over do we want this? Do I want... I'm concerned about ripping out kohlrabies. Actually, if we have a dam... I don't know. Okay, let's think about this. So, landscaping. Pop that there like so. I'm going to run the path behind here just for... No, I can't do that, can I? I can delete them. They will come back at some point, I'm sure. Do we actually have stuff that's... Yeah, we do have stuff that's not harvested. I'll fix that in a minute. Maybe I'll... Why are you paused? Maybe I'll take... What's the footprint? Well, maybe we'll take those 4 out. And there we go. I hope I'm not waffling too badly. So, that way. Excellent. So what we're going to do is we're going to come over here. So this is going to come out. And then this is going to act like the water dump for us. So in the effort of that, I'm going to dynamite that down. Do we have a chain reaction here? Are you ready? Boom. Oh, nobody died. Nobody died. And what we're going to do is we're going to put in here, we are going to put in... No, we're not. Where's it going? We are going to put in here a sluicy boy. I think. Yes, we're going to put a sluicy boy in there. And we're going to have that set to close above downstream contamination of 1%. No. No. We're going to put the sluicy boy in. Ha. So what this will do is when this floods... So I have this set to close above downstream depth of 0.95, fine. And I will also have it set to close above contamination of 1%. So that when we have a bad tide, it doesn't flow out there, it flows this way. Happy day, see you later. Go on, pump that last little morsel of water out. You thirsty beavers. So. Are the treated planks not going in? They are going in. But all of this is going in as well. Okay, so we're going to... They can get around that way, can't they? So if I do delete this, I apologise. This is going to be very upsetting. So it's kind of upsetting for me as well. If I pop that there, this is going away. This is going away. Do you know what? I'm going to do this, and this. Just so that for now... we have a way of getting up here and back down. So I hope this is what you mean, Phelan. Otherwise, I've just chased a unicorn down and tried to murder it with brute force. So if it isn't, please tell me, and I will endeavour to try and do what you've actually asked me to do. So what we're going to do is we're going That Tubeway station is there. So I think what we're going to do is we're going to delete that Tubeway station. We are going to... We're going to come along here with the levees, like so. And I'm going to put a sluice in here. And what the sluice is going to do, the sluice is going to be set to 0.5 so that it doesn't overtop, if you get me. So it will fill this, and then the water will go back round this way round here when this is full, and then it will slowly act as a release valve for the water that's here. So what we're going to do is we're going to put, maybe I'll put 2 sluices in, just, no, I'm only going to need 1, aren't I? Stop overthinking this. So let's put some levees in. And I might come around here like that. Yeah, I'm going to... All of this is coming out as well now. And do we just rip the plaster off? Screw it. Goodbye. So, what that means is... means all of that's coming out. But what I might do is I might... I think we will still come down here. So we will come this way. Because I think the tubes, when they're underwater, it doesn't really matter. So if I come down here like this... Yeah, that's fine. Everything is fine so far. And what that is to act like a little water dump, so that when the water eventually does run out in here, it doesn't run all the way. So there is still a little bit of remainder just to eke us through. So down, and let's pop that there. I know that doesn't match up, but we're gonna have. Oh, oh wow, you have built houses. You have built houses. Goodbye. Let's get the beavers living where I actually want them to live. Can I delete you? Yes, I can. Get out. Go live in the actual place I want everyone to live. Ah, lovely. There's nothing like splitting production, is there? So I want that to come across there. I mean, this is going to come across like so. That doesn't need to be in. And then I guess we're going to yeet up here. And what I would like to do is I would like to come. So landscaping. This is horrendous. This isn't pretty. But it's not meant to be pretty. It's the Ironteeth. They're meant to be like function over form, aren't they, right? Yeah, okay, I see what you mean, but there isn't any form either, is there? Yeah, okay, I understand that. But, you know, what we're going to do. Nobody's thirsty. You should not be super thirsty. You should be able to go and get the water. You know where the water is. Stop being silly billies. Boom. So, lovely. That should all be fine. And I would like them to put these paths in as a matter of expedience. We have ripped through all of our wood. So who said it was a silly idea? I did. But I did it anyway. I also shouldn't have you there. We need berries for the baby beavers. The baby beaver boom. Unpause flags. Did I pause these flags last episode because I was short on beavers and now I need them chopping away? Probably. How is our pumping? Do we need more pumps in use? How's this dynamite? We don't need. Oh, I'm going to pause that as well. We don't need to supply that if we're not making, coming in and making stuff. So, you will close above downstream depth of 0.45. So that will then keep all of this nice and toasty and full. Let's might as well pump the rest of that water out. So it appears that some of this is going to die because I'm a fool. Bugger. Well, you can't win them all. Let's normalise that so we get that put in. The metal is just a nightmare, isn't it? It really is. It was my anticipation that we would actually use metal platforms for most of this, but I'm starting to regret that decision now. What we might have to do is we might have to come through here. Do we have enough science? Okay, we have science. We have science. We have the science. Metal. Should we unlock the mine? 300 wood, fine. 450 gears. 300 treated planks. Lovely. I absolutely, definitely have the money for that. And we'll put that there. And we may have to clear a route. Like so. Corn fans will be disappointed everywhere. We have so many extra beds. I guess I built enough to probably house the entire colony there. That is kind of dystopian, the amount I put there. So what's the actual crack? Oh, did I? Okay. Whoopsie. So, I didn't put any storage up here. Let's get that built. Let's get that built. That's a bit silly. Legend. You should be set to obtain. Prioritised by haulers. And where is the hauling post? Come on, guys. Get to it. Need a couple more of you. Actually, you know what? I don't need all these builder beavers. Seeing as we don't have the raw material, so we might as well just, you know, get on with it. And you might as well get all of this built. I don't want this to be prioritised. I want everything else to be prioritised. So I didn't actually need to empty that. That can accept any goods. That also needs to be prioritised. I need the loosey-gooseys in just in case. Just in case the... Sorry, words. Just in case the bad tide comes. I will use them sometimes. Yeah. So we have loads of stuff. We have loads of stuff going on. I guess we're going to come over. So the idea is we're going to come over here to get to the mine because I feel like coming up here is just taking forever, isn't it? Like, come on. It's taken that guy ages just to build that. And I don't think this is a logjam. I'm not even sure what a logjam is for here. I guess they're running up there to get the scrap to do, aren't they? But if we can use the haulers, maybe we can get scrap metal at a bit of a faster rate. Oh, come on, guys. Somebody's going to tell me off for like using all of the scrap metal on like stuff that I shouldn't have done. I guess there's no reason not to actually do this first. There is no reason not to. So hopefully this is going to work very well. And this is going to flood down here. And we will have a little mini reservoir here to keep stuff going. All those kohlrabi sadly died. And we were also going to put in more farmhouses, weren't we? To take out the farmhouse I took out. So pop that there. Lovely stuff. I have built all of this. It's quite impressive. They just can't get anywhere with this tube station. That's a very poor tube station, isn't it? It's not very far to go. Can't get all required materials. Can't get all required materials. Give me more metal blocks. Maybe we do make this a priority then. So maybe we come here in twofold way. We come here with a path, and we are going to put a tubeway to get to here. The irony, I know. Oh, the irony. Yeah, okay. I'm reluctant to take that in case we have some sort of water cock-up, but assuming we don't have a water cock-up, we're fine. How much water do we have? Okay, we have loads. I'm not feeling too bad about that. This sluice is in. Excellent. This sluice is also in. Excellent. We are sluiced up. We are sluiced and loosed and goosed. So they can get there with that metal blocks. Fine. I'm going to delete this path. We're going to put these levees in here, and this is now sealed up. So what we're going to do is I'm going to come over the top in complete industrial style. I mean, if there was a tubeway levees, I would have gone through the levee, but there isn't a tubeway levee, so goodbye. And then we're going to connect this tubeway off center horrendously, like so, and then they should be able to nice and easily get to work over here in the fields, whilst also going through some water. So, you know, who says I don't treat them well? Food, we are berries, corn, fine, excellent, lovely. Can you not get to that last bit of corn? So, I don't really want to take this out. I'm not going to pretend I do. So what I might do is I might come over here, and then once we've sorted out our like mega problem of not being able to get metal, hopefully we will be able to actually make some real goddamn progress in this. We just got it split. They're doing what they did in Whiskerwood, where they split it across different projects. That's completely my fault, because I've asked them to split it across about 10 different projects. So no shade on the beavers for that. That is completely an issue of my own making. But maybe we should prioritise getting stuff up there. So let's pop that down, pop that down. I am going to leave that because I would like to have a large tank built near where they near the actual water pumping, so nobody's running around too much. I joke as I make them run around loads over here. So, am I going to do this and make it absolutely disgusting? Oh, somebody's going to hate me for this. I'm going to hate me for this. Yep. That's a bit sickening, isn't it? Oh, that doesn't need to be done. That can be like that. And as we work our way over the horrendously janky topography, the tube will also follow us. So this isn't too many stairs, actually. We have 27 logs. Not logs, treated planks. So, you know, I'm super confident this is going to go incredibly well. But, you know, here we are. Connected up. Run the tubeway over here. I guess the one good saving grace of the mine is you don't need metal to run the mine. I mean, it'd be a bit brutal if you used all your scrap and then you couldn't run a mine, but... And whilst I think the tubeways are objectively better, it does make me miss zip lines, because I could just stick some pylons in and be done with it. It wouldn't be a absolute... I'm not going to describe this as a nightmare, am I? Well, maybe I am. So if we do that there, and then a tubeway station can go in there, happy days. And pop that there. Water is fine, food is fine, I'm conscious we have 7.8 days left. Excellent. So, let's leave them to take many years to put all of this in. Oh, they're just putting the planks into it. They are literally going to put all the planks into it, and it's just going to wait for metal blocks. We have this though. Lovely, I love that. And my key area of play now is to get this in before the end of the episode, so that we can have some relative, when I say relative speed between some of our key areas, I do mean very relative. If I was going to do it, I'd run it down here as well. Should I run it down here as well? This is all going to be farmland, so I'm not going to run anything down here yet, because I don't know the lay of the land is going to sit. But the stairs are going in. So I guess we are now moving into ramp up, Operation Gear ramp up, and Operation gear ramp up. I guess that means second wood workshop when we pause shit, doesn't it? Stuff. I'm trying to do as little swearing as I can while I play these games. Much to the surprise of Emily. She is used to much more colourful language from me. 42. Okay, yeah, that's fine. I didn't ask you to actually do this, did I? Come on, get it going. So, as for the future of the playthrough, so I was tempted when Phelan said that actually to combine Zedic and Phelan's idea. Ooh, we've lost a layer of water there. To stick a tunnel around here, kind of block up. So if we've watched Zedic's, you know that he's raising this up so that this is the same level, so that water then flows out of different places. So he's got that kind of closed off, and then the water is now is coming out of. This new scrolly thing is different. It's coming out of here. Now, if we got in there to block that up, we could, in theory, blast a hole in the top of this. I know. We've covered it in trees, and then we could turn this into another big reservoir and have it feed down into the smaller reservoir. I don't know how I feel about that. I also mentioned we were going to do a bad tide diversion, didn't I? And we didn't. Oh well. Someone shout at me in the comments, and I'll try and remember to do that for next time. Or shall I start to actually think about how that would look? Yeah, they're building stuff, aren't they? So let's yeah, we are kind of in a puddle, aren't we? So I guess I'm going triples, and we'll see what that looks like. We do have 30 dynamite and 16 extract. I don't know whether that's going to be enough to do what I want to do. We might have to turn the machines on and back on over there, but we'll see. We'll cross that bridge when we get to it. They have put so much of this in, except the metal blocks. Oh, I love that. They can come up there and do that. Oh, they would have to be able to, otherwise they wouldn't be able to reach it, would they? Fine. Absolutely fine. So you're set, right? You will not let water through if it's contaminated. And you are just set for downstream depth. So in theory, if I've done this right, that's a very big if. And when we have the temporal cycle, I'm going to pull this out, and we're going to stick a sluice in the side, so that should always stay topped up. A big if I've done that right. Lots of ifs around this. Oh, we could have just... Okay, let's pretend I didn't see that. We were never going to come that way. Oh, that's actually been built. So, what are they doing with all the metal? Do we have loads of metal? If they're still putting stuff over here, they must have loads of metal, because otherwise they shouldn't be doing this. Oh, they're building from internally there. Hopefully they come to do that quite a bit. So we must have enough for this. Oh, it can't be reached. Can it not be... Is it not connected from here? That's weird. It can be. Oh, I see. Okay. They're building it one by one. Can we detonate this? I love it. Oh, laggy. So, how are we going to get down here? So, I don't know if we are. Should we put some more in? Just see what happens. Let's also unlock tunnels, because I'm going to need to, so screw it. And we'll see if we can get down there. I mean, or is it he's just... Oh, what am I doing? I'm going after a fool's errand over there, aren't I? I could just come down here. Yeah, okay. Idiot. I was super excited to play today, and now I feel like I played like an absolute numbnuts. Oh my god. It's not even close to being where it should be. Yeah, no, I was at work and I was like, oh, I'm really looking forward to recording tonight. I've got vision, I've got idea, and now I've gone, look, it's just, and maybe I'm being too hard on myself. I know people have said that about JC recently. Not that I'm comparing my gameplay to his. His is much better than mine. And this isn't me looking for like, oh no, you're great. Please don't. Like, just your watching of this game, of me play this game, is more than enough. It is far more than enough. I've been completely overwhelmed with how many people actually enjoy, well, seem to enjoy me playing the Beaver game. This is really janky now. And we got down here a lot easier than we were down here. We are going to clean up spaghetti paths at some point, because I will obviously need to, so that I can that's really not where I wanted to go, was it? If we want to have a large colony, I'm going to have to clean up like unnecessary paths, because it obviously drops the game playing very well. I can't believe I went all the way down there. What an idiot. Right, so what we're going to do down here, we are going to come in with le tunnels. Boosh. Is it free? It is free. So that's going to require me to cut a tunnel around the outside. And then what we'll do is we'll pop sluices in front. That goes out the back there. See you later. We can block this up, and then all of the water should come out of somewhere where I want it to. But we will see. Oh, in a bad tide, that's going to be nasty, isn't it? Because all that flows down there. I didn't think of that. So that needs to be low priority. Relatively low priority. And getting over here to do this project is going to take an absolute age. So good luck, guys. That's still the next most prioritised building project. But we can get through here now, which I'm quite pleased about. And they can get over here to do this, which is just going to take them an absolute age. So maybe I'm going to put a... What we're going to need? We're going to need planks. Planks mainly, isn't it? Planks. Yeah. So maybe if I put a small industrial pile, logs, and planks. Set to obtain. Prioritised by the few haulers we have. And let's get that built. Is it not just makes more sense to just do this first? Does that not just make a lot more sense? You'd think so, wouldn't you? But what do I know? Nothing, apparently. How much scrap do we actually have over here? Okay, we do have a reasonable amount. We have a very reasonable amount. And we didn't run out of absolute water. We weren't doing great. We were getting slowly there, but we haven't ran out. And with anything, we've actually increased the amount of water we have. So I'm pleased. Oh, I've had people doing stuff they shouldn't have been doing all this time. If that isn't like absolute par for the course for one of my playthroughs, I don't know what is. So that's low. Is this just completely inaccessible? Or am I being dumb? Am I being very dumb? Boom, why not? Let's just keep going with the let's just keep going with the dynamite, why not? Are you gonna build this? Can you come over and build this? No, they can. Okay. Maybe we'll see progress on that now. Which means I'm going to have to get all of you going. So that's going to take some jobs. That's going to probably kill, well not kill, but challenge some beavers. I haven't thought about a really good way of feeding power into this either. I feel like we might have... We could build like a junction box, maybe. And we're in cycle 19, day 1. The temperate cycle has started. Flow through, my pretty. Look at it. Look at it. Excellent. Ah, so it'll actually flow through here first because... Oh, excellent. I didn't even realise I'd done that. Because the dam's there, it will flow through here first. I like that. Oh, there we go, okay. And this isn't taking as long as I thought it would. So little, in fact, they're actually putting the stuff in the mine already. I know Jason is going to be like, you should use mine as a last resort, but I feel like getting up, I'm not putting the infrastructure in to get up here or waste any more time getting up here when I need something permanent, something that's going to get me the stuff out. So we have a mine here. We're going to put in a large industrial pile. Oh no, we can't put it there. We can put it there though. We're going to put a large industrial pile there for scrap metal set to supply. And how are they getting down in the hole? Excellent, they are getting down there well. So where's this all flowing out? So that's come up there, that's flooding into there fine. This is all flowing down here and just off the side of the map, is it? Where it will flow off the side of the map. Yes, it will. So when we plug that, I think it's all going to come either out of here or out of here. And then we will have utilised all of the water sources on the map. And lovely, that is flowing through. That is now filling up because that's auto depth is fine. And so this will fill up and act as a reservoir for us. And sadly, these trees did not survive. They paid the price of my my inability to play the game. Are you gonna like harvest? I feel like there's a lot of you for what you're doing. Like there's loads of kohlrabi over here. That is going to be an absolute nightmare, isn't it? 4 treated planks. Putting the curve in, because all the treated planks are coming over here for this. Lovely stuff. That needs a lot of gears, doesn't it, man? It does. And we have a drought approaching already. So, I do not like where this is going. I feel like... Do we? Is there a world in which I delete that for now? It's a drought. No! Oh, no, it's going to flow both ways, isn't it? It's always... Okay, so it's going to stay that low. That's fine. Is there a world where this gets high enough? I think there is. Come on, keep going. Push. Or is it going to flow out somewhere else? It float up. Honestly. Pause, pause, pause. Honestly, I created this problem, didn't I? I'm doing really well at this game. I'd like to just, you know, congratulate myself on a really well played game. You know, I am absolutely carrying this. I love it. It is pushing up there though, still. We have kind of created some real greenification of the map, so there's that. There is that. Come on, put a bit of back into it. I would really like this to fill up, because if we get another monster drought again, we are, I wouldn't say we're screwed, but we're in a little bit of an issue. Get it pumping. But this has filled up now. Yeah, this has filled up nicely. This has filled up exactly how I wanted it to. So, this was a great idea by Phelan. I am a massive fan of it. I guess, if we... so that should then push this all up here. Are you going to... Where is this water now? Oh. Obviously, it comes down here and it comes out here as well, doesn't it? So the majority of it comes out here. So, I guess if we're going for a drought, I'm going to go hard and I'm going to say we're okay with that. Block that off. That's fine. Yeah, because I want this to flow into here when we're on a... Well, maybe not all the time. I don't know where I want all this to flow eventually. I have lots to think about. And I have a lot of constructions lack materials. I have a lot of stuff going on. But we are getting towards the mine. This is an incremental process. This was always going to be a slow process. Especially considering we're like 3 episodes further back than where I wanted to be at this point. We're going to time-lapse this. I'm not going to make you sit and watch all of this. I'm just making you sit and watch this amount of time for me at the moment. Come on, build it. I'm really confused as to why the water was coming out of there and now it's not coming out of there. It's just the pressure down here, isn't it? It just pushes it all off this side of this map. Which is fine. But yeah. Odd. We have, yeah, okay, so we're actually having more water pumping than we actually need, which is good. I really just need to, I guess I need to, do I need another wood workshop? So, 51 out of 450 gears. Are they actually coming down and putting all this stuff in down the bottom? Oh, they are, aren't they? Maybe this... It's getting really janky. Maybe this should be normal priority. And then I would like to see this become normal priority. So, 28 days. We are back into it again. How much did we fill up? A little bit less than last time. So this may get a little bit spicy. We do have this. We're gonna keep pumping this dry. I think maybe I should have pushed the water a little bit better down here. I wonder if there's a world where... No, there isn't, is there? I'm gonna put that in. Actually, no, if we have a bad tide, I can always delete that, that's fine. That is just going to take absolutely ages to get down there and do that. We're not going to watch them do that. But Scott, you could come in from this here. Ah, of course I could. But why would I do that when I can have beaver slave labour? Next priority is to just build this when you can. Just build it. Just build it. So, I think we're doing okay. We're past survival point anyway. We've survived a 1.8k 28-day drought, and we're going to have to survive another. Which means we should be able to get our bad tide diversion in, at least. I'm very pleased about that. Kohlrabies are becoming an issue. And I don't know why. Can you genuinely not, like, have... Are you genuinely... You're not full on storage, are you? Prioritise you by haulers then, I guess. I don't really get why... Corn rations are fine. Maybe I will look at food production next time. I do want to get a lot of the industry put over here, as we've constantly been discussing. I probably could delete one of them platforms and then they would get the resources back and they could actually come and finish this. Or do I do that? Do I do it? Screw it. Screw it. We need to get over to that quickly. So I'm not going to delete the platform that it sits on. We're just going to delete that. Where did that go? Of course it did. Of course it did. Oh. And they will come down there, build that, pick that up, and then we will go and put another platform back on top. And the industry that I promise you will continue at some point. I promise, as I say. I think I'm letting perfect be the enemy of good a bit too much. I should have expanded over here before I tried to like leapfrog over to here. I was very good at not doing that in the Folk Tales playthrough. I made do with what I had to begin with, and then I expanded outwards, and maybe I am being a little bit... Actually, I don't think I am. I have loads of planks, I have gears. If anything, we need another wood workshop. Let's just get that in. Let's just yank that off and put another wood workshop in. We can always change the power situation to suit what we need. Yeah, I don't think I'm actually... No, I'm not being bad. I'm being hypercritical of myself. Oh, you pillocks. Absolute pillocks. Right, let's see this tube system at least in. Because then I will feel a lot better about this. Go on, pop up. Don't do it that way. Build that first. Oh my god, these guys. Like... It's aggravating. Right. Now come. My god. They are very silly beavers, aren't they? So we have easy access to water. Maybe the next one thing that goes along here is we have some food and we have that facing inwards. So maybe we have maybe there's a world in which I have large warehouses and we have come out this side with some scaffolding around this side to get into some food storage. I quite like the idea of that. As I put something else from the build at the end of the episode. Well, that actually goes in really well, doesn't it? And we can have that. Okay, yeah, that's good. Maybe we have one here as well. Let's see what that looks like. So what do we reckon? Corn rations and I like berries. I like having lots of berries stored. I am. Oh, look at that! Look at that speed! I am speed. Logs, treated planks, etc. Okay, if you can be building this, you should be building this. That is my message to you. Nice. Look at them fly. Right out the door into that. And I don't know, does this require treated planks? I can't remember. Oh, you should also be getting this built. I say as I tell them to do loads of random things at the same time. So, yeah, okay, that's fine. That is fine. But our time together today is ending soon. I hope you have enjoyed it. I hope you are... Yeah, no, I just hope you're enjoying it. I'm not going to ramble anymore at these end bits. I'm just going to say thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this, please hit like and subscribe. I've been overwhelmed by the amount of subs I've been getting recently, so, you know, it's nice to see that people like to watch this. And that's all I will say on the subject. So, have a good weekend, because this will come out on Thursday. And if you don't watch my other stuff, I will see you Monday for the follow-up. And I guess we go for the bad water diversion down here. Plug that up down there so that maybe this will fill our reservoir a little bit more. I don't know whether we're going to have an issue surviving this time, so I might actually want to get... I don't want to pump that just to pump this dry. So I don't think we're going to be pumping this just yet. So this will just naturally fill. But yeah, we'll see where we go. We will see where we go, because I feel like we're already getting down to that. So it might be interesting. Well, I mean, it will be interesting. I hope it's entertaining. That's more what I'm saying. So, thank you. I've said I wasn't going to ramble. I am now absolutely rambling. Goodbye.